Hi friends and potterheads, we are in chapter 26 of the Goblet of Fire, the second task. In this chapter we have Harry using the gillyweed to go into the lake and rescue his hostage, which is Ron Weasley. Now when he gets there he discovers that there are 3 other hostages there. The other champions have not yet arrived. Time is running out. He is getting concerned for these hostages. One, he has 3 of his friends there. He has 3 people that he knows personally there, and he's concerned about their health and safety. So he tries to make efforts to rescue them. And the other champions do come, with the exception of Fleur, but in the meantime, he helps the other champions, and then he actually goes and helps Fleur's sister and gets her rescued from this hostage situation. Now, at the very end of the chapter, we hear people use the term moral fiber to describe what Harry has done in the lake and how he's rescued these people. I'd like to argue that it's more than moral fiber. Moral fiber is something where society has taught us that something is right or wrong. So our society generally talks about things like killing another person as wrong. Moral thing to do is to not kill another person. Now, morals come up in a lot of different environments. Our social environments, our religious environments, and we're told that certain things are good or bad. So, for example, in the Hindu culture, doing any harm to a cow is bad. In Western culture, maybe not so. There isn't that same moral guidelines. That is something that's passed down. And that is something that is a judgment. As society, we teach. It's not that it's good or bad. It's a moral decision that's put in place. Now, a lot of morals are based on preservation of society. So don't kill another person is a moral decision. Now, the difference between morals and what I believe is in play here is I believe that values are actually in play in what Harry's action is. And that values are something that we choose personally. And a value is something that actually motivates an individual to do something. A moral doesn't actually motivate somebody to do something. There's usually something else behind it, and that's often a value. Now, in this case, I believe that Harry's values around friendship and not doing harm and preservation of life in general are what is actually in play and what is motivating him to rescue these other hostages and to get them to safety. That's the difference. So I want you to look at where in your life are you falling in line with morals, nothing wrong with that, or where are you falling in line with your values? And what is the difference between them? A value is something you hold highly, and your values can actually change over time. For example, as we age, we might find that time is a higher value for us. Or if we start having families of our own, we might put family at a higher value than it had previously been in our teen years or our high school years. Our values can change, but our values are what will motivate us forward. So where are they coming into play for you? I want you to look at that, write some notes to yourself, be self-aware. That's part of the process. If you have questions, concerns, want to talk to me about it, feel free to reach out to me. More than happy to do some free coaching sessions with you to walk you through some of this. I hope you have a great week. We'll see you again next week.